All right, so here we go. Now, again, graphing parallel lines. The first thing I want to show you is how simple it is. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to practice graphing that line y equals 3/4 x minus 5. And of course, everybody can do that lightning fast. So you do it on your paper. If you completely forgot, then I will demonstrate. And now everybody look and see if there's kind of the same. So you went down 5, then you went up 3/4. Does everybody agree with that? Now I'd like everybody to graph the point -2, 5. Now I would like everyone to try to draw the line that passes through that point that's parallel to the red line. All right, everybody draw that, please. Try it. Now, since you finished drawing it, I want everybody to look up here now and watch what I'm doing. All right, I'm going to take this line. And what did I just do to it? I duplicated it, right? So now the reason why that is important is because I'm now just going to slide it over. And now that line is parallel. Would everybody agree?
Yes.
All right, so that's why I kind of like my iPad, because it can let you visually see things that are helpful. All right, so now my job is, or your job is, to tell me the relationship between the blue line and the red line. Besides they are parallel, what do they have in common?
They both have a slope of 3/4.
You are amazing. That is exactly correct. All right, does everybody see that?
Yeah.
Right, it's really obvious once you can see it. So I need everyone to now write down that the slope of, and this is the symbol for parallel, is equal to 3/4. Everybody with me on that? So if the slope of the line is 3/4, what point did it go through? -2, 5. Now what I need from everybody is I need everyone now to tell me the equation of that line. Let's go with Brooks. Go.
Y minus 5 equals 3/4 in parentheses -2 or x minus x plus 2.
Yes, that's how easy. All right, I never really understood why that is a difficult task. All right, but believe it or not, that's really hard. All right, so you have to know if lines are parallel, they have the same what?
Slope.
They have the same slope. That's it. Now, we will be always writing in point slope form because that's the what? That's the easiest. That's the easiest form. All right, you have a point, you have a slope, use point slope form. We're done with the problem. Everybody good with that? Uh-oh.
What is the 2 lines at the end?
That's the symbol for parallel. That's symbol for parallel. Tell me.
Do we have ones like perfectly?
Yes, if they're not perfect, I mark off double. All right. Because obviously mine are always perfect, so I expect perfection from you. It's true though, right? That's what I thought. No, listen, the graph off to the right was there for your purpose so you could understand what we're doing. All right, that's it. All right. So because we are brilliant, we are going to now take a look at question number 2. I'm not asking you to graph it. I'm asking you to pay attention.
Oh.
All right. So I would like someone to tell me the slope of the parallel line would be what, Marcos? -5/7. What point is it passing through? 4,2. So now write the equation quickly. Shh. Whenever you're ready. Yes.
Could be y minus 2 equals -5/7 in parentheses x minus 4.
Does everybody agree? Simple, right? Come on, come on, come on, Ava, pay attention. All right, does everybody agree? That's easy. All right. Now, what I want to do for you guys is, no, I can't. Here we go. Number 3. All right. The slope of the parallel line is equal to what? 8. Passing through what point? -4 and -2. Tell me, Mr. Barrow.
So it'd be y plus 2 equals 8 parentheses x plus 4.
Yes, simple, simple, simple. All right, that's it. That's all there is. All right, now we're going to skip down to question number 5. And explain to me why question number 5 is a little bit harder.
Because it's in standard form.
Yeah, it's in standard form. So we need to convert it to
No, slope intercept.
slope intercept. The reason we converted slope intercept because we need the slope. All right, so why don't you everyone convert that real quick and then tell me what your answer is. What was it, Benji? Anybody else get y equals 2/3 x minus 3, right? So now I want you to tell me the slope of the parallel line would be what? Passing through what point?
-2, 5.
Yes. All right. So now what?
Y minus 1 equals 2/3 times x plus 2.
Amazing. That's it. Anybody have any questions with that? Very, very simple. Very simple. All right. Does everybody agree 6 is the same thing? 7 is the same thing. 8 is the same thing. All right. Now we got a problem with number 9. All right. Go over to number 9. How do I graph the line y equals 9? Tell me, Teo.
It's a horizontal line through 9.
Horizontal line through 9. Couldn't have said it any better. Now everybody plot the point -2, 5. And now, Teo, tell me, what is the equation of that line parallel that passes through that point?
It's
Nope. Even easier. Tell them. Nope.
y equals 5.
You are amazing. Y equals 5. Right? There's nothing to it. Because remember, anything horizontal, all right, if you're going to find something parallel, it has to be another what?
Why?
It has to be another what kind of line? Horizontal. That's what we're looking for. Come on now. Listen, you got to be thinking now. Don't daydream. If I draw a horizontal line and I say something's parallel, we got to draw another what? Horizontal line. And all horizontal lines are y equals. So what's the y value that we went through? That's why the answer is y equals 5.
Oh, that makes
That's really simple. That's what I want to hear. It makes sense. Now you don't have to remember it. All right. That's how simple it is. All right. So now if I'm looking at number 10, I want something, but do me a favor. This is my first typo, or my secretary's first typo. Erase this negative. It's 2, 5. It's 2, 5. All right, so if I'm parallel to the line x equals -2, I want everybody to draw x equals -2. So of course, everybody's going to just draw a what? Vertical line. No, we're not saying straight line. All right. We're saying a vertical line. So I need you to draw the parallel line, which would also be a what? Vertical. Because it's parallel. So then the equation of that would be x equals 2. All right, hopefully you're understanding. X equals 2. Anybody have any questions with that? Anybody have any questions? Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, so let's just one last one. Let's look at this number 11. All right. Now I really would like everybody to because you know how great you are. I'd like everyone to just be able to look at that and say, obviously the slope is what? Of this line. I knew some of you are going to say that. Is it -1 or +1 or 9? What? Yes, so remember, the one thing we have to remember is that it's not in the right format. So I have to move the y over. And then subtract the 9. Please practice doing that. Right? Make sure you're understanding me. If you're not understanding me, I can draw it out better. All right. But I'd like for you to understand I want the y to be positive. If the y goes to the right, then I got to move the 9 to the left. So then I have x minus 9. That makes sense, right? All right. So now I would like everybody to put down the slope of the parallel line is just what? 1. Thank you. And it passes through 7, -1. So now let's write the equation. Go. Come on, someone, go.
Y plus 1
Good.
is equal to 1x
Minus what?
7.
You are amazing. That's it. Guys, come on. That's not hard. That's not hard. All right. So flip the page. All right. So now we're on something a little bit different. Perpendicular. All right. So just for my sake, what we want to do is we just want to go ahead and graph y equals 3/4 x minus 5 so I can make the demonstration. -5 up 3 over 4. And then draw that line. And then graph -2, 5. Now, who knows perpendicular? What's the word perpendicular mean? Tell me, Sophia.
It's like the intersection.
You are exactly correct. So now I want everyone to try to draw a line that's perpendicular to the blue line that passes through that red dot. Try to draw a line perpendicular to the blue line passing through the red dot. Let me see how I do. Of course, that looks what? Perfect. Thank you. Because that's a perfectly 90-degree angle. All right, but how do we know that? Well, we don't. All right, but there is a way they figured out to determine, and like I said, you will be doing perpendicular lines for as long as you are in math. All right, so I want you to understand that, first of all, is the slope positive or is it negative?
Negative.
It's negative, but the slope of the blue line is what? Positive. All right, so I need everybody to understand the slope of the perpendicular is the negative reciprocal. All right, it's the negative reciprocal. So can somebody tell me the slope of the perpendicular line is going to equal what? Come on, what's the? Yes, sir. That's all there is to it, guys. -4/3. So now you understand that parallel lines, they have to have the same slope, but perpendicular lines are negative reciprocals. The relationship between the slopes are negative reciprocals. Is everybody okay with that? All right. Now, if you'll notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I just calculated the slope real quick and I was able to draw it. All right. That's how easy it is. All right. So now once I've established that the slope of the perpendicular, and by the way, this is the symbol for perpendicular upside down T. All right. That's all that means. It passes through -2, 5, right? So now my equation would be what?
Y minus 5 equals -4/3 in parentheses X plus 2.
Yeah, guys, anybody who wants to do better, you got to speak up, right? If you're not sure, it's time to ask. Somebody agree that's kind of easy. Just 2 new rules. That's it. Parallel lines have equal slope, perpendicular, negative reciprocals. Yes, ma'am.
So on the graph, when for the red line, I think the second, because I know that when you got like the first point, that's above it, I have the second point below it.
I went down 4 to the right 3
Yeah, but
from this point that is negative 2, 5.
yeah, but how do you really go down? How do you really go down that certain?
Because I understood what perpendicular means. Perpendicular is the negative reciprocal.
Oh, okay.
Right. So they gave me 3/4. I knew it was negative 4/3. That's it. That's how easy. Yes, ma'am.
To draw the perpendicular line, like, are you trying to get the red line to go through the blue dot?
No. I'm trying to get it to go through the blue line at a right angle. See, that's what some people make their mistakes. I don't know what the intersection is. Pretty soon, believe it or not, we will be doing calculating the points of intersection. But right now, we don't know how to do that. All right. Everybody's good with this? All right. So now let's check the next one. All right, here we go. Slope of the perpendicular. All right. Someone be brave. The slope of the perpendicular is
7/5.
7/5. Everybody happy with that?
Yes.
And it's passing through what point?
2.
4, 2. Jocelyn, go. You're amazing. That's exactly correct. Easy, guys. Easy. Super easy. All right. So what would be number 14? The slope of the perpendicular. Slope of the perpendicular would be, Mr. Barrow, what?
1/8.
Close. Tell him.
-1/8.
Yeah, -1/8. It's not a big deal. That's a common mistake. All right, is everybody good with me? -1/8? Makes sense, Mr. Barrow, right? And then we're passing through the point -4, -2. So I need help with that. Go ahead.
1 plus 2 equals -1/8 parentheses x plus 1.
Come on, guys. This is really easy. Really easy. All right, let's have some more fun. The reciprocal of 8. Remember, 8 is 8/1. You with me? Makes sense now, right? All right, here we go. Let's knock out question number 16. All right, now listen, because we are great. Everybody look up. Everybody look up. Come on, look up. I really want you to impress your high school teacher. The slope of this line, do it mentally. Stop. Look up. Everybody tell me what the slope of that line is. Everybody should be able to look at that and say, obviously, the slope is 2/3. You just should be able to do that. If you're not understanding. All right. Anybody have a problem saying the slope of that line is 2/3? Can everybody see that? So then the slope of the perpendicular would be what? -3/2. So Ava, what's the equation? No, you're not. You're doing good. All right. Well, you're doing 16. That's good, right? You okay or not? All right. Anybody have any questions with that? Is everybody agreeing with me? Right now, I don't, do I care if you, I mean, it took us a long time before you add 3y plus 3y minus 9. We don't do that anymore. You can just literally tell me the slope is obviously this. Now, if you're taking a test, you don't want to do that, right? Make a mistake, right? If you want to be perfect when you're taking a test, do the work, write it all out. Guarantee you're going to get it right. All right. But now let's go to something more pressing. Here we go. I'd like everybody to try number 20 real quick. Now, before you do it, I'd actually like you to just look up there, look at, read it. And then somebody who's understanding, tell me what the answer is. Is that,
It's horizontal.
yes, so then,
So, X is 0.
Catherine, tell him. Yes, but I'm asking for the line, the equation of the line that's perpendicular. What would it be?
Equation, oh, it's 5. Or minus 5.
No, no, no. Tell her, Jocelyn. If it was parallel, you would be correct, but it's not.
X is equal to 1 over 2.
Oh. What did you say?
Me?
Yeah. What do you think?
X equals negative.
Sophia?
X equals
You guys are killing me. Tell him.
negative 9.
Tell him.
9 to 5. X equals 0.
I'm so puzzled.
Y equals negative 2. X equals 9 over 5.
Ooh. What are we doing? All right, everybody draw y equals 9. Let's draw y equals 9. Come on, come on. This is embarrassing. Now plot the point negative 2, 5. Now draw the line perpendicular to the green line passing through that point. Of course, x equals negative 2. What were you guys thinking? Nobody said that. X equals negative 2. Did everybody see what we're doing? We drew a horizontal line, correct? So the only thing that can be perpendicular to a horizontal is A, and verticals are always X equals, and so it's X whatever the X value is. All right, so now again, my last typo, or my secretary's last typo, would be here. It's just 2, 5, not negative 2. Okay. So perpendicular to the line x equals negative 2. Ava, are you sure? No, you're supposed to say, of course I'm right. This is Ava you're talking to. I'm always right. She's just totally ignoring me. Ava, are you correct?
Y equals 0.
Why? Ava, you were correct. You were correct. What is the answer? Yes, you stated it as a question. I was shocked. Just tell me the answer. Y equals 5 and move on. Be confident in your work. Why? I know she's just totally ignoring me. Who are you talking to? That's a good question. Who are you talking to? I see that. At least you didn't say the my never mind. All right, anyway. Her little friend. All right. So look at number 22. Here we go. What is the slope of the perpendicular? Somebody said -1. Somebody said +1. Oh, it is positive. It's 1. It's -1. 1 over. Oh, thank you for the clarification, Ella. It's not 1, it's 1 over 1. I like that. What is I said the slope of the perpendicular line. I didn't say this. Sophia, tell us. Thank you. -1. Beautiful. I know you did. I know you did. What? The slope of this, it's not in the right form. Y equals, so move. Okay, so what's the slope now? 1. Smooth. All right. 7, -1. Next. My equation is what then?
Negative times x minus 7.
Yes. Violence is not the answer. What do you not understand? Help me, please. Oh, we all stop class. Ava's got a question. Are you talking to us or are you talking to yourself? Let's clarify here. We're talking to us. Okay. No, stop with this nonsense. You're creating your own math. You need to stop that. All right, here we go. Now let's help. Oh, okay. All right, here we go, kiddos. Now listen, for me, I don't want to give you a bunch of homework, so let's do this. I need everybody to make sure that you have 19 through 28. Write the equations and be done. 19 through 28. No graphing. I don't care about that. 19 through 28. Get it done, please. You guys are